Let's get started. So we're coming off the 5-0 yesterday. I've made a couple of changes since, but let's just get right into it. Our list is currently playing 11 one-drops down from 12, just to include that extra basic land, or not basic land, extra Aganjo. This is kind of like a land aura spell. So that was a big change that we made going into this week. We're playing a little bit of extra legendaries because of Aganjo. How's it going? Um, we have a giant killer as kind of like a flex spot. Oh, nice, nice, good to see ya. Um, and we are playing unlicensed hearse. We discovered, or somebody told me on stream yesterday, um, about this dodging Witherbloom command if you crew it, which seems pretty good. Oh, I will, I will. So, I'm already in the league, but I definitely will for I signed up yesterday. Um, After or before that you sent that message, but I do want to try it. What was the name of that card again? We can we can talk about it for sure. See how good it is. Sun Scourge Champion. Let's go buy him right now at least. Yeah, I just registered the deck list yesterday and went into a league because you can't sell cards that are in a league, so that it wouldn't let me sell my deck. Um, Sun Scourge. We'll get all four. There's no way I'm using four, but that's fine. When I play it, I think I'll just play. I'm gonna just switch out wedding announcement entirely. Two of these, two wedding announcement, and just see how we like it. Sorry, two of these in the main, two in these in the board, completely switched out, just to experiment. Um, yeah, and Giant Killer, I like. It actually did win us some games yesterday. I don't know if it's better than a 2-1 in the slot, um, but it wasn't, it wasn't nothing. We have more mana in the deck, so we can afford to have like slightly higher costing things. Yeah, yeah. But when I'm testing something, like let's say I end up liking it. Best case scenario, I don't think it's a four of like wedding announcement is. Um, but because I want to see it in a league, I'll treat it as a four of for our experiment. I wanted to test more giant killers than one. It did not actually become relevant enough. Hey John Watts, how's it going? You're the one that told me yesterday about unlicensed hearse crewing dodging Witherbloom command, right? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, so we actually went out and bought the unlicensed hearses. Um, and yeah, I do like Giant Killer. I'm still not like 100% sure on it, but we're gonna keep trying it while we're still experimenting with this deck. Um, let's see, is there anything else? Any other changes? I don't think so. If red is big, I think we could add a third Redain to the board. Redain's been super impressive to me. Um, so that's one thing that I've been toying with in my head. Maybe, and probably this should be an unlicensed hearse, but we'll test it at two. So we're already in the league, so we're gonna play some matches. How's it going? Yeah, can we get a prediction in chat? How many wins this league? That's the plan. I actually have enough for the third hearse right now, but it brings me to 0 ticks, I think. So I used to be I was on a rental service. I was paying mana traders like the $60 a month plan because I thought I was going to be playing modern, but I really don't like playing modern right now. And we ended up winning enough in our first month to just buy this deck outright. And I don't really feel like I'm learning anything by just testing meta decks. I feel like continuing to jam this white deck. Um, and learn the ins and outs and how I like it to be constructed is where I want to be. Yeah, I mean, I loved Modern as a format um, for a very long time. Zuko, what are you chewing? A bone? Okay, you're good. Um, yeah, this is a keep for sure. Yeah, the insane amount of free spells is off-putting to me. Ooh, mono red, maybe. That's not necessarily mono red, but um, this is a tough matchup from what I hear, and I've really wanted to test it. We'll give them a Kythian. They can shock this whatever. I want to have Hopeful Initiate kind of like back on D, so I didn't lead there. If we can go like Hopeful Initiate, Dauntless Bodyguard on Hopeful Initiate, that'd be cool. Oh, okay. Blue red. Our hand's actually not great against just straight up Ledger Shredder, which is kind of rare. Oh, that stinks. But I think we had to do it. Going well. How's it going with you? The fact that they were able to get rid of a Spell Pierce is actually pretty good. We're gonna defend Hopeful Initiate. We could have defended Kythian so that it flips, but yeah, I guess it's free to save it, right? Oh my goodness, I didn't protect Kythian. See, we gotta get a league out of the way, knowing that we're making bad decisions, right? I said out loud that I should have protected Kythian, and then my brain says, yes, I did protect Kythian. Warm-up league. Yeah, you gotta get the warm-up league out of the way. I should do this off-stream every morning. Okay, so they... Oh, nice. Love the attack. Lightning Axe would be good for them. Thalia's... Thalia prevents them from getting back an Arclight Phoenix, but I want to be aggressive, so I'm gonna attack with an Adeline. I think if I were them, I would have um, used Lightning Axe, even on an indestructible card, personally, but they have 3 lands. I think that makes it kind of difficult to triple spell, especially with a Lightning Axe. Okay. Treasure Cruise is definitely good. Oh, but they got their Phoenix. Oh, and top deck to Phoenix. What a strategy, what a combo. Why wouldn't they just pay 1 more and not get Phoenix out of the yard? This is a big Ledger Shredder. It's not great for us. I don't want to double spell necessarily. Hopefully they just can't beat Adeline. We got some pretty significant damage coming in. We're by no means in a good spot though. We're dead in 2 turns if they get Arclight back. They have 3 cards in hand. Oh yeah, Giant Killer would be sweet. Piece of the puzzle, guarantee. Oh no, just Fire Impulse. Nice. Do they only get Fire Impulse? Oh, and they got Opt. Okay. That Phoenix was a really lucky Phoenix. If they go all out, can we win? I'm just asking myself that in my head. We know that they have a fiery temper, so our hopeful initiate's dead, so I don't think so. But if they, yeah. So we need some pretty good draws here. Skyclave Apparition is a good draw. Um, for sure. Hmm. If we're dead to Phoenix, we're dead to a lot of things, but we're not just straight up dead in general, which is nice. Should always play Thalia ASAP. Yeah, no, I think I'm regretting that now. I don't think it would have mattered. Honestly, they killed our Adeline in one hit. They an attack here is surprising. So they have Den of the Bugbear. Alright, so our strategy is to put our counters on the human tokens and attack with everything. Um, and then it's lethal if they block with Den of the Bugbear and have nothing else. Nice! Yeah, I do think it could have been maybe a misplay playing Adeline instead of Thalia. I just think Adeline demands Lightning Axe, which I think, I could be wrong, but did they use two? No, they only used one. Okay. Adeline demands Lightning Axe, so I like having that threat, um, especially since they already had a chance to double spell. Um, that's just me though. So that was nice. Our matchup here is downgraded a little bit from before. Let's bring in all the cards that we like. Yeah, I like these. We might be a little defensive with the Declaration Stone. I think it's good to just deal with all their threats, though. Um, I think on the play I wouldn't want Declaration and Stone, but on the draw I do like it. I think Giant Killer is not that good here. I like trimming Brave the Elements. Actually, maybe we'll trim quite a few of these Brave the Elements effects. Um, I think Luminarch Aspirant is our worst 2-drop. We upgrade our 2-drops pretty significantly. And let's just see where we are. So here's our 2s. So we have a lot of 2s that we're bringing in. Quite a few 1s. I want to try Wedding Announcement in this matchup. Maybe this means that maybe we don't want the Declaration in Stone. We have Skyclave Apparition. Do we really want more than 8 removal spells? I don't think so. It's possible Wedding Announcement's good here, but or bad here, but I'm gonna try this. GK in, so they bounce it to your hand, and you can kill TT. Yeah, Giant Killer for Thing in the Ice is fine. I don't think that's like the plan we really want to be on, but our worst one is Hopeful Initiate here, so I'm gonna play it first. Because if they have a removal spell, I'm gonna like this card dying. We're really hoping for second white source. If we don't get it, we have Thalia. Nice, okay. Oh my goodness. What what a turn of events here. If we can untap and Dauntless Bodyguard this Thalia, is that game over? I'm gonna say yes. All right, name a sequence. This is a challenge. Name a sequence that they can go through to win this game. Yeah, both teams gave it their all. All right, so that was a good matchup against Phoenix. Up to a 50% win rate. I think my win rate's good overall. Somebody posted, forget his name, posted what he thought about matchups, and I generally agreed with him. I think it was Pastor or something. Um, and he said Phoenix was a bad matchup. I've been thinking it's generally good. I know I lost twice to it on stream yesterday, but I've been thinking it's generally good. So I don't know. There's that. It's not like as free. They have a lot of removal, but some of the removal can be a little bit tricky to get off. How deep do I want to go with your data? What do you mean? Think you can play live at 1.5 speed or nah? Yeah, I'll try. Yeah, speed run, speed run this league. I don't know what you mean with how deep I want to go with my data. I think like with my data, all I've been really doing is just tracking match win percentage and overall win percentage. Um, I divide things up a little bit when they are pretty different. Like mono green was pretty significantly different to green black ramp and green red ramp. Those were kind of like weirdo decks that didn't use um, like a specific convention, I guess. Yeah, I like the idea of Thalia Heretic Cathar. I've been toying with that for sure. Oh, that's kind of cool. I haven't even thought of doing that. That's a lot deeper with the data than I've been tracking. I mulligan pretty aggressively. As I don't know if you've been watching my VODs, you can probably see that. I think this deck has serious potential on 6 and can win with a good 5 a lot of the time. When you're choosing Ponza? Yeah, the let me make sure I'm getting his name right. I think is it Kellen Pastor? Yeah, Kellen Pastor. So he posted yesterday his basically his like little sideboard guide about what he feels about the deck. And I read it, and he was saying that he likes the one drop start so much that he's playing 13. That feels a little high for me. I'm on 11. I'd like to be on 12. But like the one drop on turn one is really big. Ooh, this is a keeper. On the draw again, but this is definitely a keeper. I'm going Giant Killer turn one. Sorry, let me catch up on in chat. Okay, cool. Thanks. Mirror? Yep. Kind of makes me not want to play Giant Killer on one, but I don't think we can really not one drop in this matchup. I'm taking this trade all day. We have more cards than them. Oh, they skipped their turn. Nice. Um, in this matchup, we have just straight up more cards on the draw. So if there's anything that we can do that can leverage that, I think it's really good. Like late game, Giant Killer is way better than their Dauntless Bodyguard with no Protector. Um, but us being up a whole card, it just seems really powerful. If this is, alright, Brutal Cathar. So we just Skyclave that and get both things back. That's kind of nice. Brave the Elements is good for later. They must have a super heavy 3-drop hand. They're gonna be going for Skyclave, so I'm gonna put the counter on Luminarch Aspirant. This Aganjo will be a spell, which is great. Next turn we have Adeline with Brave the Elements up. No, we don't. Hmm. I think we still do it. I'm gonna put the Dauntless Bodyguard on Luminarch Aspirant here. Because if Adeline dies, it's because of yeah, we'll do this. If Adeline dies, it's because of exile. Next turn we have Brave the Elements and Aganjo. Free 3 damage. Okay. So they didn't use their. They must have had like what was their hand? Dauntless Bodyguard, Brutal Cathar. Did they do a huge mulligan I don't know about? I don't know. Maybe they have another Brutal Cathar. Oh, Extraction Specialist. Sure. That's nice. Um, let's see. I was wondering, do you want to be on the draw? No, um, I think you still want to be on the play. I just think like when they're offering a trade of 1-drop for 1-drop, our 1-drop is better, right? Like Giant Killer is way better this game. But if they have the opportunity to curve out and we have the opportunity for late game and they're offering an even exchange on their curve out plan, um, we take that all day, right? Because our one card is going to win the late game theoretically anyway. That I guess that's what I'm trying to say. Um, let's see. I think I'm just gonna go all in on this Adeline and attack with it every turn um, until the game ends. I think I'll put a counter on Luminarch Aspirant. What do you think the most overrated? First of all, Bobby Flay 420, thanks for joining in for the chat. What do I think is the most overrated deck? Um, I don't know. I think Spirits is good. I think the like Coco Mess decks are not as good as some people think they are. I like the Coco humans and Coco both Coco tribal decks I think are good. So I'm gonna put a counter here and attack with just these two guys. If they take a little bit more damage, we could have lethal. Do we want to Agandra that? Oh, you know what? I should have put the counter here so I can get around a Gondro. They have a Gondro here. Really? Yeah, that's lost my train of thought there. It's gonna cost me. I'm gonna Gondro this then. We're still ahead on board, but we were way more ahead on board. Yeah, that's a hard question for me to answer, because I think that Pioneer's like in a really good spot right now. I was gonna say red black just because my local meta, like 50% of the meta is red black. Like it's crazy. I don't think it's that good. Um, but that's all I really have to say. We'll go for a counter on Luminarch Aspirant. So if this is 5, they have that Mutavault actually. So we're not really. I'm trying to find a line that Brave the Elements wins us the game, but with them having Mutavault, it's really hard. I think I'll Agandra this. They pass priority on that. Okay. Um, I don't really feel like. Actually, Skyclave just makes things lethal next turn. No, we beat Dauntless Bodyguard. I don't really want Dauntless Bodyguard to be a card that we're afraid of. All right, so we made a pretty significant misplay. Just a reminder on not putting the counter on Adeline, right? We just wanted that to be protected from a Gonjo. So just note that if you're watching this now or later, um, that was big. We want all of our removal spells. Um, our Thalias are definitely our first cards that we're gonna cut. Those are not good here. I like Giant Killer. We could end up cutting some ones, especially since our curve is kind of mixing up. I just don't think this is a wedding announcement matchup. Comes down to Brave the Elements, so I like it a lot less. I was seeing um, the art. Sorry, headset died. The article that I read by Kellen, his opinion on this matchup is he brought in Selfless Spirits. That seems okay. It seems like decent without like in hands where you don't have Brave, but he didn't have Declaration in Stone, so I think I like this better personally. You could also argue the backside of Redain is good, but I think just being as aggressive as possible and setting up your Brave the Elements turns is what we want to do. So I'm gonna submit like this. We want a lot of portable holes. I'm not gonna keep a one lander. We can definitely find something better. This is not really better, but it's fine. We're gonna keep it. Oh, we have to put one back. The Sheffet Dunes is what we can put back. I was gonna put Deck Plains, but then I remembered Castle Artvale. Okay, Initiate. That's a good card. Skyclave Apparition is good in this matchup. Hopefully they curve out. Because Skyclave is awkward if they have 1 mana up. But triple removal spell is like generally what we want here. Ooh, this is a really strong combination. Are they going to do the right thing and put it on the aspirant? Nice, good for them. Maybe Giant Killer was the better turn one play then. 2-drop, nice. Not super strong here. We will be able to block 2 damage, so that's nice. Yeah, aspirin is A+. Sure. Oh, aggressive. I like it. Aspirin hopefully puts the counter on itself. Nice. I think that it was probably right to put it on Mutavault in case Aspirin dies here. Just to note. Non-land would be nice so that, yeah, okay. Not non-land. I meant another land would be nice. We'll do this. It's gonna be hard to make Hopeful Initiate bigger. Hopefully Skyclave Apparition every turn is good. If they have Brutal Cathar, we have a pretty excellent turn. Portal Hole. Okay. They're missing a land drop. I'm gonna take this trade. Skyclave kind of did its work. Adeline is good here. Um, I think we're gonna Adeline Giant Killer here. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I think counter on Mutavault's the line for them for sure, and I'm very happy taking that trade. Um, I think we're going to Adeline Giant Killer here because if we untap with both of those, Portable Hole or a Skyclave on this Portable Hole is really good. So that's where I'm at. I know that we're really toying with our life total, which is not great. But if they use a turn like removing rather than anything else, we're in a decent spot. Oh, they didn't use their turn. All right, Brave is Brave's insane here. Okay. So I'm going to remove this. A big reason I like Skyclave Apparition in this matchup. Um, we are only going to attack with Adeline. I don't want to Brave on like a risk that they kill Giant Killer. They could. Oh, I was thinking. Oh, I could play around. Actually, no. We're at 11. Let's play it safe. We won't. We'll leave Giant Killer as a blocker. It's like our only good blocker. And when we have a pretty good advantage later on. Yeah, I think that their best line was um, animate Mutavault, so we won that, so that's good. Their best line at that spot was animate Mutavault, put a counter on Mutavault with Aspirin, attack with Hopeful Initiate and Mutavault, so Aspirin doesn't die to our Mutavault. Or no, Aspirin doesn't die to whatever we traded with. Because you don't want to attack with Aspirin as a 2-2. But um, I don't think we'd be even close to where we are right now. And if their hand might be a Brave hand, you got to think they have Brave the Elements in their hand, right? They kept and cast um, like no cards, um, and didn't have a great opportunity to Brave. I don't know. That's what I'm thinking right now. All right, so another 2-0. Let's update that data. So this is mono white humans. We're now 5-4. Yeah, if there's anything in my Magic career that I dislike most, it's losing mirror matches. All right, we did not. So this is our third die roll loss, but this is an excellent hand. So, 17 viewers, thanks for coming by. If you're liking what you're seeing, please. Oh, spirits. Okay, I was thinking it was control. If you're liking what you're seeing, please follow, and if you'd like to help support the channel, you can subscribe. If you have a free Prime subscription, especially, that'd be very much appreciated. Um, And I also have a YouTube channel which I upload 5.0 decks to if you're interested in that. What else do I got? What other pluggables? I have a Patreon if you'd like to subscribe to that. $5 a month gets you all of my sideboard guides. There's last week's deck list up there. Oh, thanks for the follow. Yeah, last week's deck list is up there. If you'd like to check out how sideboarding, this week's deck list is a little bit different, but same rules kind of apply. Okay, they really want the damage. Okay, let me catch up in chat. I just want an RCQ with 4-color. I bought in Sundering Titan because I was sick of the awful mirror. That's awesome. Skyclave is good when they already use their rattle chains. Like that a lot. This will make their collected company harder to get off, and I think this damage is free. If they trade a rattle chains here, we will 100% take that. Super, super scared of. Oh my goodness. Thank you. I was gonna say super scared of Spell Queller. How good would Spell Queller have been right there? Um, yeah, that's fine. We'll get down our aggressive land. We need to kill Shacklegeist. It's just that's it. So I'm gonna do that. I know that we're taking the less aggressive line, but they're already at 11. We're not winning the race right now, but we're on our way there. If they leave up 3 mana here, I'm just attacking. Paying cost, Selfless Spirit. Sure. They're on the defense. Okay. We can't cast a Gonjo anyway. I think our best line is Adeline. Mutavault Adeline. Yeah, I mean, I could have last turn, but Shacklegeist kind of shuts down a lot of what I want to do. Having 2 Mutavault activations next turn seems attractive if I wanted them. And I'm not attacking with it. I don't really want this trade. Alright, Skyclave Apparition is a good card for sure. Are they going to hit our Skyclave Apparition? What do we think? They hit our Adeline, sure. Oh, they're dead. They're dead. Did they know they were at 6? Oh, I could have gone to last turn if I didn't play Mutavault. That's a good point. They're just dead, right? They can block 2 things. Their 2 biggest, like let's say they block both Mutavault, doesn't matter. They're dead. Okay. Spirits. I like all of our removal spells. I don't really like Selfless Spirit. I don't really like Brave the Elements an enormous amount. Trying to think of Wedding Announcement. I like Wedding Announcement in matchups, in certain matchups. I like it when we're playing regular Collected Company, but they have so many things that deal with it. I don't think I really want that. I think Giant Killer's not really gonna have. I think it's gonna be starved for targets. I think Thalia only doing something to Collected Company is not great. Maybe we want one more Brave. I think I want Redain. Maybe over Wedding Announcement. I don't love Redain. It does block flyers though. I'm not pumped about it. I'll just say that. Um, let's look at our curve. I think we still want to be on the one drop plan. Our two drops are insane. Does it tap their lands? Did they weren't playing snow, right? Yeah, I'm not super pumped about this. I feel like we're losing in the air anyway. I do want a 3-drop here though. This is probably better than Wedding Announcement. I guess that's where I'm at. And it does prevent Collected Company. Um, so let's try it. I think it's worth trying. You know, if we play this game and we're really off it, we can always make some changes back. But speaking of which, my Redains just came in the mail. Happy about that. Yeah, that's a keep. We'd love Portable Hole or something, but especially on the draw. The Gondra's a spell here. Spell that they actually. That's the worst land in the deck, or worst draw in the deck. Well, I guess Plains was the worst draw in the deck. Hmm. Land's looking a lot better this game. I wonder if they'll Rattle Chains just for damage. I think that kind of ended up losing them a game. Another Skyclave is good if with a big if. Oh, I should have played Mutavault there. That was bad. Chances are we're not animating next turn. Yeah, I will take that trade. I think no matter what, we're going to Skyclave next turn. Our Aganjo will be able to kill Spell Queller later on, as long as they don't have a Rattle Chains. So I should probably cut a land on the draw, now that I'm thinking about it. And then here, I think we're just going to attack. Declaration and Stone will be good later for sure. We're just gonna attack and hope that they play a bad blocker. Skyclave Apparition. Okay, we'll just Skyclave their Skyclave. Alright. We could have a Gondro their Skyclave too. I kind of want to have a Gondro up my sleeve for later though. We have a really reactive hand. It's not great. Oh, tap land. Alright, they don't have Collector Company. That's nice. Catilda. We are prepared for this card. That's a nice draw. Oh, it does have protection? I didn't even read it. That would have been crazy. Protection from vampires. That's funny. We have a lot of power coming at them next turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 power is a big number. Another rattle chains. They are going for big aggression. Deck and Stone seems good in that situation. Yeah, I mean we're gonna. Hmm. We're gonna start with Deck and Stone. We're gonna start with Deck and Stone. It worked! What could they have that kills a Skyclave Apparition? We really don't want Skyclave Apparition to die. Oh, Papa Glue, okay. I will put the counter on the one that I want to die more. Oh, they both have 3-drops underneath them. I'll spread out the damage. This illusion token is unlikely to die. So their hand is land, mystery card. Yeah, that's possible for sure. I'm going to keep a Gondra in my hand. I think a Gondra will be a spell, especially if they play their own Skyclave Apparition or something like that. We should have several lethal attackers coming through next turn. Shacklegeist. Catilda. Okay. That should be game. Because they won't get the lifelink if I kill it. Is this an enchantment? The backside is an enchantment. Okay. Alright, so dead on board, put the counter on Lunar Aspirant, attack with everything. Ganjo, the Catilda. I think what's more than likely, it is possible that they forgot to play something with Flash, but I think it's more than likely is that they had this land in hand, and then these two were their next two draws. Alright, plan hasn't changed. Let me just make sure. So they have 3 blockers. We currently have 5 attackers, so 2 of them are getting through. As long as they're all 2/2s, we win the game when we kill Catilda. That sounds logical to me. Alright. Having extra Agandros has felt pretty nice. He got to trade with the other Sky. Okay. Alright, we got it. Alright, let's go back to the board. Bant Spirits. Okay. 3060. I feel like the last couple of times I played against Company, I've been like, wow, they always have Company on 4. Um, that's like the first time I played against Company, I didn't see it on 4, like all 3 games or both games or everything the time we saw it. Um, so that definitely went to our benefit. Also, I was looking at deck lists for this. I saw some deck lists with no Graveyard Hate and Containment Priest as that like slot, and I was like, wow, I love that, but Greasefang exists. But I feel like in a meta without Greasefang, Containment Priest is better than Graveyard Hate because it deals with company, deals with the graveyard decks, um, and it deals with um, the Transmogrify decks. All right, we haven't gotten a die roll this league, but that's okay because we've been getting keepable hands, and that's more important. No one drop. We lose to mono green, but really solid otherwise. Yeah, it's really only Greasefang, right? And it's still good against Greasefang. It's just good against half of the Greasefang draws. It's good against the draws that get Greasefang back from the graveyard, not the ones that they draw it. Um, this is one of those hands that's gonna keep me up at night. Um, I think that it's worth keeping because of how powerful it becomes, even though we miss our one drop. Watch this be mono green and we lose the game. Okay. Okay. Oh, you hate to see it. That's not good. Alright. One drop or third land. We take third land. Alright. We're gonna Thalian next turn. That should slow them down a little bit. I think that we probably wedding announcement. But yeah, I haven't played against Blue-Eyed Prowess in a while. Did they miss a land drop? Please miss your land drop. Aw. Young Pyromancer. Well, this is gonna this is gonna be a tough one, everybody. Young Pyromancer is not an easy card to defeat. Yep. I think that we wedding announcement here and try to chump block and trade and things like that. Try to play Adeline a little bit later. Dauntless Bodyguard is definitely good for that. Yeah, let's they're gonna be able to possibly hit us for big damage this turn. Hopefully they stay stuck on mana. But I do want to go wide here. Their hand's gotta be straight gas. This is gonna be a tough one to win. If I were to take a guess, we are not winning this game. Reckless Rage. What's going on here? I'm not going to play Adeline next turn. I'm going to play Thales Lieutenant, Dauntless Bodyguard, Hold Up Brave. Try to stem the bleeding. Alright, we're going to play Thales Lieutenant. I want Thales Lieutenant to be big because this is definitely going to die, right? So. I think I want to Brave now. Pro red. Alright, we got another wedding announcement trigger. Hopefully get some solid trades in there. Once again, we know their hand's straight gas. Them missing their third land drop was really really telling of what's to come in this game. Okay, and they're shocking. Is it Torbran? Treasure Cruise. Oh, this is a cool deck. Unless that Treasure Cruise was 3 land, I don't foresee us winning this one. Yeah, we'll take these blocks. Let's conserve that life total. Looks like that could have been. Hopefully we get a 2-drop here. That could have been the first sign of struggle for them. Giant Killer is. Giant Killer is great here because it blocks. And it's gonna have a pretty nice. Wait, let's think about this. I think I attack. We gotta turn this corner sometime, and we're gonna have 3 blockers. Yeah, I'm gonna attack. It might lose us the game. Oh, nice, they blocked. Nice. All right, love that. That means that they're at least a little scared. We still have 3 blockers. They're gonna be big. And this leaves like Brave the Elements as a possible win for us if we untap. And untapping is not promised. Ledger Shredder. Okay, well, there goes Brave the Elements, but that's okay. Okay, showing some signs of weakness with lands. I don't know if I were them, if I would have played a land there, but that's okay. Giant Killer is great here, because we can tap some things down. That makes us fine with trading Adeline, which is something that I really like. So let's go for it. Maybe they'll get in their head that Adeline has to die or something. Nice. I know they have infinite chump blockers. I think I'm going to tap down. So here's our strategy going into this turn. We are going to tap down Ledger Shredder when they go to attacks. And maybe they attack with the other one. Maybe they don't. If they don't, Brave the Elements wins us the game. 5 is oh, Treasure Cruise. So they could have land drop spell. And they're shocking for it, so that's cool. Oh. So much for that plan, right? I'll wait till their end step. Yeah, actually let's wait to see if one's bigger. Brave the Elements. Luminar Gasburn's actually okay here. Um, so yeah, that happens. It at least gives us um, like this token is now something that they have to block, and we get that every turn. This young Pyromancer is doing work. Another triple Treasure Cruise. Okay. They've officially seen 13 more cards than we have. Okay. Sprite Dragon. Are we dead? Red. Oh, they put Play with Fire in their graveyard, so that just probably means we're dead. If I tap down their Ledger Shredder, I don't know. I think we're dead, but oh, Play with Fire is lethal. Does that target create any target? Yeah. Okay. I'm fine with them missing lethal. Brave the Elements. Skyclave Apparition. Do we want to attack with a bunch of things and then Skyclave what remains? They have one up that they shocked, so it must mean they have something. Hmm. They have 5 blockers, we have 6 attackers, soon to be 7. How afraid am I of them killing us next turn? Probably very. If I can make them have one fewer attacker. Oh, this young pyromancer's gonna do it. Yeah, it's probably a reckless rage. I think what we want to do is just attack with like everything, and then skyclave whatever they kind of like keep around. But skyclaving this ledger shredder early looks good with Luminarch Aspirant. Um, I think I'm gonna skyclave after attacks. Luminarch Aspirant I'd like to survive over a 2/2. So I guess I'll put that here, because I will be attacking. Okay, so they missed lethal last turn. What's this pointing at? Okay, our new 2/2. Sure. Okay. I'm gonna hit the Shredder because I can tap down the Sprite Dragon. I also could hit Young Pyromancer, but I don't want to be dead in the air. I probably, yeah, no, I had to get Sprite Dragon, or I had to get Ledger Shredder. I don't want to be dead in the air. So Scar Mage and Opt. It's a powerful combo. We are still live um, with. What they put in the graveyard? Okay, we're still live with Brave the Elements. Any Brave the Elements, anytime, we'll take it. Oh, Giant Killer is great. Treasure Cruise number 4. Brave the Elements. Castle Ardenvale. You know what, everybody? That's probably not it. Hmm. They have to block everything with 3 power. I can put a counter on Skyclave Apparition. We can attack with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 things with 3 power. They block with, you know, a bunch of stuff. It's probably a bad idea to be attacking with the Skyclave Apparition, but play with fire. I could have been dead so long ago. They gave us they gave us so much time with oh nice, we can kill Soul Scar Mage, I guess. This young Pyromancer was a problem. I think we have a good sideboard matchup here, but alright, we're gonna kill that. Hello? Why can I... Am I missing something here of why I can't drag this? So I did that one. Oh, I have to do this one separately. Okay. Good to know. They do have the option of missing lethal again. Yeah, no, for sure. Um, I've never wanted to draw Brave the Elements more in my life. mm, I'd concede. I'd concede right now, but they've missed lethal like several times. I'm gonna concede because of the clock actually. I should have checked the top card. Um, Her seems okay. I like Sun Gold Sentinel. Wedding Announcement felt good, but I think this is kind of like our other matchup where we just want removal spells. Um, Verdane's good against Treasure Cruise. I think Hearse is just better against Treasure Cruise. Alright, so I like having fewer Brave the Elements effects. I actually did like the Wedding Announcement there. Giant Killer was okay. I've obviously liked the Thalia there. I think Luminarch Aspirant is probably not good enough. Something that we can be okay cutting. I'm going to cut Giant Killer. And let's see where our curve ends up if we do it that way. We're 2 over. 2 over. Maybe Hearse isn't really what we want. Maybe I'll do Redane over it. No, I want to be aggressive. I'm going to go for Wedding Announcement, and that's it. Yo, what up, Evan? One drop, two drop, three drop. It's a 4-lander, but I'm going to keep it. Two Gandra's awkward. Second one's a spell, though. Yeah, we're gonna Dahlia's Lieutenant just get some attacks in while we can. If we draw a 2-drop next turn, that'd be really awesome, so we can play Castle Ardenvale. I wouldn't love going a Ganjo into Skyclave Apparition and losing the land, but it's possible that's what happens. It'd be really nice if they don't have a second land. Okay, Reckless Rage, sure. They don't have a second land. Okay. We'll take a Plains. Thalia's Lieutenant is awkward with Skyclave Apparition sometimes. Hopefully they just play a 1-drop here, and then we can really start taking them down. I'll play with fire. Sure. Human. Any human. uh, we would take an any human, but that is the best human. Oh, I like that they traded. Makes me think that Reckless Rage is not in our future. Okay. Here's the Reckless Rage. Sure. I think we add a line again. Okay. Didn't really learn much there. I think I'd want Giant Killer more on the draw than I do on the play. And Wedding Announcement is probably what I'd want. Maybe it's a Hopeful Initiate. I actually think I like Wedding Announcement here. If they're going for a lot of 1-for-1s and things like that. Best hand has Portable Hole in it. Oh. We take those. We take those. Aw, man. That is not the hand we want to start on with them having portable hole. Okay. I mean, we have a defensive hand. If they're not playing creatures, I mean, I think we like that. Do we play the lieutenant into obvious removal spell? We just gotta get them out of their hand, right? Yeah. I'm gonna get the removal spells out of their hand. Take it down. Yeah, stomp it, sure. Um, Hopefully they play a threat that I don't care about, so that wedding announcement is, yeah, there's a threat I don't care about. Um, Why'd I do that? I wanted to play wedding announcement there, but I just played Skyclave Apparition. Click the wrong spell. I mean, it was fine. That's not really what I want to be doing, but I don't know if I would have left up just blue, but that's okay. Looks like they have a super reactive hand. I'm actually going to portable hole the illusion token since we have another one. Puts us ahead on board next turn. Obviously we want to be portable holding other things, but we're gonna have a pretty aggressive play next turn, so that's nice. Consider it. So they're getting more lands than they need, which I like. They're getting to okay, so we can portable hold that, and Otawara can't remove anything, so that's nice. Second Adeline is nice to have. So yeah, portable hole here. This gets around spell pierce if we play it this way. And then we're gonna maximize the creature count. So Adeline into attack. We get 3 1/1s this turn. Next turn they're gonna be 2/2s. Hopefully they don't have like Anger the Gods or something. That'd be bad. If they kill Adeline, which is the thing that they'd want to kill most, um, we have things that deal with that. Shocking. That's scary. Young Pyromancer. Yeah, maybe we should have left a portable hole open. Do you think they'll play their Ledger Shredder here? That's like best case scenario if they do. Strangle on Adeline? Okay. And then they'll have another removal spell. That's a lot of cards down. That's a really good draw. I'm gonna go Adeline first, and then Thalia's Lieutenant. This makes this out of Reckless Rage kind of territory. We'll go to attacks. These are all gonna be 3/3s next turn, but I think we're okay with doing a little bit of trading here. We're gonna draw a card. Yeah, I think they'll do gang blocks, right? Yeah. Wedding announcement. The draw and flip is good. Sungold Sentinel is okay. Just okay. Alright, Treasure Cruise would obviously be bad. Okay, Consider's not as bad. Discarding a land, okay. Did they draw the card? That's a Treasure Cruise. Yeah. Hopefully they can't kill Adeline. But Shocking makes me think they can. I'm gonna play this. We'll take out a Play with Fire, I guess. They're letting me attack. This might just be a redo of last game. That's kind of rough. Or not of last game, of game 1. 2 red. Stomp. Okay. Gonna use 3 elementals there. So they're taking 6, going to 4. So Sun Gold wins the game. Yeah, Sun Gold is lethal next turn. We're gonna give it extra protection. Oh, they could have Otawara, I guess. Hopefully they tap low. This is a great example of Sun Gold being awesome. Ganja's pretty cool here. I'm just gonna do this. We're going to name red. That's it. Alright. 4-0, starting off the day. What do we want to call that deck? Do we have anything similar? I don't think so. So we'll do blue-red prowess. And we took it down. Alright. Alright. Playing for the 5-0. I don't know if anybody in chat is experiencing the same thing right now. There's a huge heat wave in New England. Today's supposed to be the last day of it, but I could not be more excited for it to end. Um, Before streaming, I didn't use my office an entire lot in the summer, so it is. Yeah, your grass is dead. Yeah. It is so hot in here. I don't have an AC in here because I usually wouldn't need it, but oh, nice. Yeah, who needs grass? The nice thing is that I've mowed my lawn like once in the past 2 months. Love that. Agreed. At this rate, we're just gonna need an AC in every window next year. We lost every die roll this league. Interesting. Maybe this deck is better on the draw. We're not super stoked about this hand. Um, I'm gonna keep it though. We have two opportunities to draw, two drop or less. That's not the best. That's not good either. Okay. That's a horrid. Um, we don't win by not attacking. That's not great. All right. Well, they got a lot of the cards that we don't want out of the way, so I have a feeling leaving out Brave the Elements is going to be good. They probably have Draw on the Lock. Yeah, we'll take this damage. Two Horrid top decks makes this a little bit tough. Um, I'm gonna play it safe. I shouldn't have played Mutavault. I should have played Plains. But I'm gonna Gondra this turn. That was actually super bad of me. Because now I can't Brave the Elements. What do you think I am playing against? I think I am just gonna hold back with a Mutavault and a Hopeful Initiate. Do you think they have Into the Story? They probably have something else with flash here. I don't really know. Maybe it seems like I've been playing too safe. Yeah, I'll brave this. Drown. They really want a 1/1 here, which is fine. They only have 2 cards left in hand. I think that I've just been playing too safe. Next turn we're going to animate Mutavault, attack with both. Actually, they have Hive of the Eye Tyrant. That's actually pretty good. Pretty good against what we're doing. Do I want to just activate Castle Ardenvale until they make a move with their cards? They have Castle Lochthwain. That seems like a bad move. I think we just have to go for it. We've drawn 1 spell this game, so that's good against. Let's make sure we get this right. I mean, we got something going on here. They don't have Drown. Like, what is this deck? Like, I've been playing so safe thinking it's like a controlier deck, but um okay. It does look like a controlier deck. Maybe I should have just been getting more aggressive a lot earlier. Sure, they got the Drown. So they don't have active. Oh, okay. Cool deck. So it's like Tempo Rogues, Skyclave Apparition. That's not it. Um, so we'll swing for lethal. If they block this, yeah, we'll swing for lethal. Nice. We take that trade all day. They must have a sweeper if they don't care about Hopeful Initiate, in theory. Oh, no, they just have the way to get it back. That makes sense. Alright, Skyclave is really good here. So we're definitely animating. So we could swing for 6. Or we can activate Chef at Dunes. So swing for 6 and make a thing, and or we could swing for lethal. I think I think activating Chef at Dunes is the way here. All right, so now we attack with if we attack with everybody, they probably eat, chump, and then go to 4. If we just attack with, I think we just attack with the things that trade. We'll take that again for sure. Hopefully they don't have another way to get that lifelink back. Or we draw a way to kill that lifelink guy. They do play into the story. Kaido, sure. Sure. They have one card in hand. I don't think they played land, so it's probably something. I think activating Castle is better than playing Luminarch Aspirant. If we play Chef at Dunes and crack it, I think that's better next turn. Um, yeah, let's go to attacks. Okay. Maybe their blocks are bad though. Oh, they do the game block. They know what's up. But they're taking 2. Yeah, we'll do it that way. I'm gonna do this. Because then we can also play Hopeful Initiate this turn. And they have 2 draws. In theory, we should have 3 lethal attackers. Would they discard a Watery Grave? Cycle Fetid Pools, okay. Fatal Push doesn't save them. Yeah, nice, okay. We got it. I think I like Unlicensed Hearse to eat our own graveyard. I think I like Declaration in Stone. I don't think that I like Portable Hole. Sun Gold Sentinel's good. Seems like a wedding announcement matchup. We just need to kill their 4/3. We are super heavy on 2s. We can trim it Brave. I think we can trim some Aspirants. Super removal heavy. Giant Killer actually seems solid. And Hopeful Initiate's probably our worst one. This is a little 3 heavy. It's probably our worst three. This is actually probably like the wedding announcement matchup, right? Just a grind fest with them having probably very few sweepers. Does Thalia seem worse than I think it is? I think Thalia is a little bit worse than I think it is. I'm going to trim on the draw. This hand's great. What did they do? They began with 7? Sure. Thoughtseize. Okay. This doesn't seem like the Thoughtseize matchup, but it's really good against its hand, so. I took Adeline, sure. Alright. We drew well at the end, but we had a really slow start last game. Hopefully we don't have that slow of a start this game. It'd be really nice to draw any 2-drop here. I think Hearse is going to be insane if we draw it. Makes their drowns really, really bad. Sure. It was good of them getting that down before we can Brave. Sun Gold Sentinel. This is going to dodge quite a few things. I'll hit our line. Sun Gold Sentinel dodges Drown and Lock right now, so happy about that. We can untap with Sun Gold Sentinel. Mwah. Chef's kiss. I don't know if we can lose if we untap with Sun Gold Sentinel. Can we? Seems really tough. Alright, we'll play our land. Do we Brave here? Or sorry, do we activate Mutavault here? I think so. Speed that clock up a little bit. They have 4 cards in hand. I'm feeling really confident against them. So this one is newly controlled, so we'll tap it and start exiling their stuff now, just in case. Noxious Grass is probably probably the scariest thing. Okay. Next turn, we're coming in with both Mutavaults. Sun Gold has overperformed this league. I want to leave Brave up, so. Um. Oh, they have Hive now. No, yeah, I'll do this. We'll take out their into the story. Petty theft. Okay. I wonder if they'll have a counterspell here. Are they trying to drown? Yeah, I'm gonna say that's okay. We'll exile our Mutavault. This Hive of the Eye Tyrant is gonna be annoying. I think I just have to attack into it, and it's probably one of the very few times Brave is or Thoughtseize is still good in this. All right. I think they'll Hive block Sun Gold, but if they don't block Sun Gold, we're in a good spot because we'll Declaration it. Um, is that the worst thing they could have done? Yes. Alright, so they need a way to kill Univault with 2 mana if it's instant speed, and 1 mana if it's sorcery speed. Okay. Alright, so we're dead to Fatal Push. This at least makes Mutavault trade, so that's good. I'll hit this. They waited way too long to cast that. Whoa. All right. Number 6. We did it. First try. So that was awesome. We'll call that blue black rogues. Thanks. Okay. We're back in the 70s for win rate. Um, I X'd out the game. That's okay. We got to keep absorbing that Twitter clout, right? So let's post our 5.0. So we'll do this. I like to have the scene, but I lost it. That's okay. That picture. That picture. And where is it? Obviously here. So we're 10 and 0 in the last 10 games. 10 and 0 in the last 10 games. That feels pretty darn good. Imagine losing a game. Yeah. I mean, we started off pretty poorly yesterday. Let's talk about thoughts. Um, Sun Gold doing great. Um, I kind of like the Sun Gold. I don't know, like that felt good. Every time I drew it today, it felt good. It's good in those matchups that it's like I don't really need Graveyard Hate, but like they have a couple things like Croxa or something like that. Like maybe we do want the second one. So yeah, that felt great. We have the extra land. I like a Ganjo came up a lot and was really good, especially in like the collected company decks and stuff like that. So I liked that. I would love to have another one drop, but I guess it's okay that we don't. Um, maybe I don't know if it would be crazy to cut the fourth Brave the Elements down to 3. Um, but yeah, that's my thoughts right Um, but yeah, so everybody that's here right now, 19 viewers, thanks for watching so much. We're gonna post this on for a Twitch VOD and on my YouTube channel. Make sure to follow my YouTube channel if you like seeing these, or if you ever don't catch these live and you'd like to see them later. Whatever you prefer to watch it on, I'll have it on there. If you want to see my content that's specific for my patrons, I do have a Patreon where I do like deck list updates. Obviously, you'll see those on my stream too. I do have my sideboard guide on there. I'm liking this list a lot, so I will probably be altering my sideboard guide pretty soon. Um, and I'll be posting a primer and things like that if you're just getting started. Um,